Hello YouTube and welcome to another Windows tutorial. So in this video I will show you how you can rename a bunch of files using utility called bulk rename utility. So already let's get started. So first thing first, we have to download this utility. So you go to your favorite search engine and you type bulk rename utility. So normally the first link will be our utility, so you click on it. So here you can see the download page of this utility. So there is a link for downloading the installer, but if you don't want to install it, you can also use a portable version here called bulk rename, which is actually just a zip file, and this is what I did. So here on my desktop you can find actually zip file, so you unzip it. So I'll click and extract here, and here we go. Now as you can see on my desktop I have two folders, one for 32-bit version and other one for 64-bit version. So here I'm using Windows 64-bit, so I will enter this folder here, okay, and this is our utility, so you have just to click on it. There we go. Now you have this actually beautiful window which contains a lot of options. So I will be using here a folder called example that contains some file that I want to change the name for. So I will, here you can see the explorer, so I will go to my desktop and I will search for this example folder. Here we go. So we double click on it, and here you can see the file that I want to play with. So first thing first, you have to select them all. So I will just hit Ctrl A on my keyboard, or I can just choose them one by one. Okay, so here something very important to notice. So the first column here is called name, and here is the new name, which actually is just a preview of what your file will be. So let's say for example I want to change this here, this prefix called suara, which is actually common between all files, to something else. So let's for example change it to songs. Okay, so here you can see I have replace dialog box, or actually region in this dialog that contain replace. So replace with, so I will replace suara, okay, with, let's say, song. So here in the column name, new name, you can see actually a preview of what files will be after executing this rename button here. So right now I have nothing to do, it's just a preview. If you want your change to take effect, you have actually to press this button called rename. So you can see here there's a lot of options and you can play with. So let's say that for example I want to change the extension of our files. So for example here you can see that all my files have extension of M4A. Let's say I want to change it to MP4, for example, MP3 for example. Okay, so if I want to change it to MP3, there is here a box called extension. So here I can change to, for example, MP3. And always in this preview column here you can see the final result of your changes. Okay, so it's very neat utility that help you to do a lot of things with your files. You can also, for example, add a prefix or suffix to your files. So let's say for example I want to add here a prefix, for example let me say song minus, for example. Here you can see that I have added a prefix called song minus to all my files. So you can play with different options that you have here in order to rename your files. There are also some special things that you can do. For example, change the attribute. So if I click here, I can change the attribute of my files to, for example, read only or archived, system, or hidden if I want, all at once with just selecting the file and hitting the option I need. Okay, here we go. So that was just a brief introduction to this very neat utility that will help you in your daily working life. As always, I hope it has been informative for you, and I want to thank you for viewing. Bye bye.